Oh my goodness, we're back when we're peak JJK, and my goodness gracious, I'm so happy I waited those 2 episodes so I can have these back to back. They are so fucking good. It seems to be honest like a JJK like uprising at this point, because like everyone's getting super hyped with the anime, and then I hear a whole bunch of stuff is happening in the manga. Like I saw something, but I don't know if it's true or fake or the case is. I seen a whole bunch of trending, but I tried to fucking ignore it immediately, try to delete so I don't get like super spoiled or the case may be. After watching the super hype episodes, that's episode 9 and 8 was okay. It's not really what I really truly wanted. I was like, okay, like I was just like in a alright mood when I was finished with it, because I do see what they were trying to do with episode 8 when they were trying to build up for episode 9, as well as I did like and enjoy some of the little parts like with Mei Mei and her little assistant, and then also the super important detail that is never ever forgotten about and is always lingered on is, oh yeah, like and subscribe, it helps, Yuji and his seemingly eternal hate and eternal grudge for, I'll just call him Patchy because everyone keeps calling him Patchy or Patches really cases. I do like that name that they do give him as Patches because it's still pretty funny, but it's always there. It's always something that is known. It seems like if he ever gets a chance to do it, he will immediately exercise his ass immediately in the next 2 seconds. He's dead as fuck, and yeah, he did that shit. He definitely deserves it. Like super fucking bad. He's the worst. But again, I will say I was a little bit bored when it came to like the cricket fight. Like I wasn't expecting anything, and I didn't really want anything from this. I was getting a little bored when he's like talking about all these crickets and like sort of how they destroy crops and everything, like sort of basic information. Like I sort of wasn't in the mood, and I wasn't not even because I wasn't in the mood. I just didn't enjoy it in general. Like I even watched it and I was like, no, this isn't really for me or the cases. But I really do like his ending pose he does, like that little evil, almost evil Kuma-esque pose he does at the end, as well as his JoJo Bizarre Adventure punches he does to him. But seemingly the super enjoyable episode 9, where everything just like culminates and everything goes fucking buck wild in that episode. Also sort of talking a little bit about the end of episode 8 as well, where we start to get into like the big fight over the cases with Gojo and everyone else, where it seems like they have Gojo in a specific location, and all they have to do is wait out 20 minutes, because then if they wait out 20 minutes, they'll be able to like seal him away and get him the fuck up on out of here. But in the way they did it, I knew for a fact Geto was gonna have like a Aizen-esque level fucking plan that I was gonna be like, yeah, we just gotta wait it out and we got this, right? And the plan basically had all the people be trapped up in the subway. Gojo has to go in the subway, and he won't be able to use a lot of his offensive or insanely good moves because it would injure a lot more people. And on top of that, he also knew like Gojo's way of thinking of like, hey, if you literally kill somebody, it'll fuck with you, but if a cursed person kills somebody, it wouldn't fuck with you as much. So like he knows for a fact he's not gonna actually go out and go all out in the train station. And it was a super solid plan, and even better plan when they had Patchy come out with all his little patchwork friends to actually kill even more civilians and make Gojo just like tweak out and put him like over the edge. But one of the most insane things to me is like how much light work still regardless everyone was to him. Like everyone's just fodder to him. It didn't fucking matter, even without his like infinite fucking void of like not getting touched or using his powers. He's just using martial arts, just bodying the shit out of people, and then Hanami just straight up dies. He's just from like the pressure of Gojo, just straight up dead as fucking hell, and scares the fuck out of Volcano Man. That's exactly what I'm gonna call him, Volcano Man. And that shit almost turns into like a horror movie. He's like, he's running away, throwing people at him, trying to do like other moves and shit like that. And honestly, they sort of almost had, they thought they had the upper hand when it comes to like some of the domain hits, like going through like Gojo's technique and being able to like pierce him and like touch him and all this stuff, but like nothing mattered. It was like he's the best. He's the best of all of them. And I also want to talk about the beautiful feat he did where he activated domain expansion for like literally 300 seconds and just straight out killed all of Patchy's fucking little friends in that small amount of time. And he was breathing hard as hell. Like that man was finished. Like he sort of was like, I'm done. Like whatever's happening, like it has to be ended right now. And he wasn't actually able to harm all the regular civilians and people out there, which is also really cool. And another thing too, I do really love the narrative they sort of pull when it comes to Gojo as a whole as a character, as well as what they show in the beginning of the episode of like how Gojo is the best, how no one is better than Gojo. He's the man, right? They might have their problems with him, but they all know he's the best out of all of them. And that sort of gets put to the test by the end of the episode when he eventually does get captured and sealed up. It makes me even wonder as a watcher and consumer of like, yo, how are they gonna do anything now, right? Like, how is the story gonna happen now? Like, he's the protagonist, even though obviously he's not, but he's just the best of them. So then it sort of puts like that foil that was around everybody, that's like, oh, everyone's safe and good because Gojo's still alive in here. Now that's about to be sort of gone. So then how's everyone gonna work, and how's everyone gonna operate / react to Gojo just being gone? Make me love this series even more, because it sort of felt like I don't know what's gonna happen, and I do get surprised at a lot of moments, especially what happens at the end of episode fucking 9, when we get the big ass reveal that Gojo is actually tnjugo, which I looked up at it because I didn't know if they said his name or not in the episode, but I just wanted to look up his name. I didn't really look up anything else, but it's actually tnjugo the whole time, because Gojo was dead the whole fucking time, which is an insane bombshell, because if you look at the end of the movie, he looks like he was like dead as fuck, or like, oh, maybe Gojo killed him, whatever the case is, but like, I was like, oh, he probably just escaped, or Gojo let him go, or the cases, and is probably gonna catch him next time. You know, that doesn't narratively make sense at all. But I was like, it has to be some type of explanation. And then the big ass explanation is he's been dead the whole time, and someone else took over his body and is using everything that he built up, everything, like his face, his powers, his curse, all the shit he built up with all the other cultists and stuff like that, and all the other people that do believe in. He just straight up stole his whole life as a whole, which is honestly so insane to think about. And also him just abusing the way that he looks, obviously just like him, because obviously it's his body, but just making Gojo just stop for a second and be like, oh, it's him. Oh, no, the fuck, it's not him. And he sort of realizes that way too late when he gets captured into this big ass box curse technique, or the cases. And dude, I having so much fun with JJK right now. I might have to read the manga and make some videos on that, because it's seeming like it's been really good to like everybody so far. But thank you guys for watching. I love you guys a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.